Yo, look at this new trick that I found. Holy shit. That, if you have a kids ever, if you're gonna have kids, make sure iPad children. You know why? If they're on the internet, they learn many more things way faster because they have access to all the information and they can learn it fast. So you give them an iPad, give them like multiple six consoles, whatever. Give him all that, right? But never give him allowance. You know why? Because they never spend. Okay, if real people don't spend money, they just get stuff. They don't steal. No, only anti-socialists steal, and they deserve to die. Okay, but so what we do with the anti-socialists is we take away their citizenship. We send them to labor camps, so they work until they work until they have no energy left, and they just die working. Right? Maybe if they work hard enough, they can get their citizenship back, but that's not going to happen. You just promise them it to, or don't abuse them. In no way abuse them. Like a good farmer doesn't abuse his cattle. Right? A good farmer treats them well, except they do milk it for its milk, they plow the fields and slaughter them for their meat. That's just the natural order of things. If they refuse, okay, what we do, we make these games, where you get pit players against each other, and you bet on them, but you make them death games, like to make it interesting, like make them fight tigers and alligators to the death, or each other, make them enter jousting tournaments with sharp sticks. Like make public Among Us lobbies, so like an escape room, except when they don't escape, they get like shocked to death. That's what real socialists do. Now, if they even refuse that, simply just kill them in the middle of the street, like put them in a sandpaper room, but in a glass box in the middle, like in front of the courthouse. They get judged at, and then make sure they die. Not just brutally, but visually brutally, so everyone can see what happens to criminals. Okay, they're the perfect scapegoat. You need to build a society. You need to have a scapegoat. So basically, if you give your children if you overload their brains with information, and they can't, they know, children are very good at learning, so they learn quickly, right? They're good at focusing when they learn. So they learn and they put the dots together, and as long as you give them more and more dots, their worldview expands and they get enlightened. The reason why your child sucks is because you never did this, because you're a terrible, awful parent. That's the problem. You're the problem. You are the problem. I know you like virtue signaling. I know that, and I know you do that. But also know, if you ever had the chance to commit a crime, and you would do that, you're one of them. You deserve to go to the labor camps. Yeah, that's you. You're a fucking peasant.